Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jonathan and this is the Bellroy Transit Workpack, and for my money one of the best urban backpacks on the market at the moment, and absolutely perfect for work. So just to run through some of the features, as you can see straight away, this is a very neat looking pack which makes it ideal for work. No side pockets, so it's not masquerading as a hiking pack, it's purely for urban carry, and it looks great for that reason. You'll see there's no load lifters and flappy straps, not really needed for a bag of this size. This is a 20-litre pack and it weighs about 850 grams. There's no sternum strap, which I really don't mind on a bag like this. I'd rather do without the straps and the complexity. I know some people do like a sternum strap. And there's no waist belt, which you don't really need on a pack of this size. The quality is really good with it being Bellroy. The components are metal, the accents are leather, which I believe is ethically sourced. And the construction material is a nylon material, which I believe is recycled, which is great. It's weather resistant, it feels really hard wearing, and it looks good. In addition, we have here a carry strap. I think all backpacks need a carry strap. This feels really good, it feels really strong, it feels like it can take any weight. It's sewn all over the place on here, so I don't see this moving anywhere, and that feels really good. But it's actually quite low profile, so it doesn't sort of stick up above the top of the bag, so I think it helps make it look really neat. So all in all, I really like the look and I really like the size, and it's actually really comfortable to wear as well. The back of it sort of comes out a little bit here into the small of your back. I'm 5'10", so it works really well for me. You'll see the straps here are quite thin, but they are really comfortable. The top is quite tough, it feels really good. The underside is a spongy material, and it's just really comfortable to wear, and as you can see, just really neat. So I really like the whole styling and the whole look. In terms of features, let's look at the pockets. The first one is on the side here, and as you can see, or as you might be able to see, there is one pocket in here, no zips, just a pocket for a notebook. I've got here a passport wallet, and that happens to fit perfectly in there. So for me, this would be great for carry on an airline, and I'd probably keep my passport in here with the travel paperwork, so I can get really quick access to it. There is also a couple of pen loops. I just have a spoon in one of them at the moment, and a fork, and a pen. So it's obviously a great place to store a pen. I also tend to carry this little Maxpedition Mini pack, which has sort of got general EDC gear in it, and that fits in really well there. So an ideal pocket for getting quick access to. Okay, that is that. There is a pocket on the top here. This is designed for sunglasses, I believe. I tend to use it for hand sanitizer and a mask, and it's because you can get really quick access to it, and there's not a lot of sun in the UK at the moment, so a perfect pocket for getting quick access. It's not deep, so you can't get a huge amount in there, but it is really easy to access and really useful. You can see these external zips are all AquaGuard. They're YKK AquaGuard. I think they've made the bag look really cool as well. Then we have a pocket for your laptop, which I really like for a few reasons. One is it's got suspension in the bottom, so the laptop doesn't go all the way to the ground when it's stood up, so it protects it. It's also got a soft lining, which is going to protect it as well. But what's really good is that you'll notice that there's a divider here, And if you lift that up, you can see there is another pocket here, quite a large one, probably about 6 inches deep, which is perfect for your cables and your charger and things you might need, say when you're on an airline or when you're on a train. And the great thing about a top loading laptop pocket is you can pull the bag out from under a seat and get instant access to your laptop and cables, etc. Particularly with this pocket here. So without having to dig around in the bag, you can get started in a cafe or whatever really quickly. Now, I'm a fan of the Bellroy Techpack, which I don't know if you've seen this, but in here I keep charger, cables, power bank, and a whole load of other stuff, and I'll do a separate review on this because it really is it is nicely put together and really functional and quite big. You'll notice I've got loads of gear in here. It keeps everything in one place for me in terms of tech. So I was really interested to know if this, which is the standard sized version of this, there is a compact version which is about 2/3 the size. I wanted to know if this would fit in that pocket in the top. And the good news is it does, and it fits really well. So as you can see, it fits in there really nicely, and for me that's perfect. So I've got my laptop, which is really easy to access, and then I've got my tech kit with all the things I would want when I'm in a cafe or on a plane or whatever. I can get access to it really quickly, and I'll show you how that impacts on the internal space in a minute when we look inside the main pocket. Before I do that, there are two other really useful pockets on the back, and because they're on the back, they're quite protected from people getting access to it. If you can imagine a really busy train, in London it would be the tube, could be it could be anything. We haven't seen busy trains for quite a while, but hopefully they will come back. And I'm always a little bit worried if I've got pockets that are easy to access, that people could sneak in there and nick your gear. These pockets are concealed effectively, so that's not going to happen. On this side, both of these will take a bottle, and I reckon you could get a litre bottle in each if you wanted to, and for that it could be a wine bottle. But in this side you also have a key strap or key ring on a strap. So this is a great pocket to put keys. For me, a wallet, anything you really don't want to lose could be very safe in that pocket. We have one on the other side which is the same, but it doesn't have the key strap, and my plan is to use this as a bottle pocket, and I've got here a Camelback 750ml bottle. That fits in there. There we go. And the great thing is it doesn't affect the lines on the bag. Now for work, 750ml is probably more than I would normally carry. In fact, I often carry something more like this, which is a flask to keep coffee hot, for example. But it's good to know it will take quite a large bottle if you need to. And again, I'll show the impact on the internal space as we look inside, which we can do now. As you can see, it's a clamshell opening, which I really like. So you can get access to all your gear instantly. You can see straight away the Techpack here taking up space at the top of the bag. And for me, this is a really good use of space, because quite often I find things slip down, even if they're in packing cubes. And this is the space that is often least used in a bag at the top. So to be able to get maximum use out of it with filling that space is great. In addition, if you can see, the sunglasses pocket, or in my case hand sanitizer pocket, is in front of this pocket, so it doesn't get in the way of that, and they kind of take up separate space again at the top, which is a really good use of space. You can also see that 750ml bottle in there coming into the inside of the bag. Again, I don't mind that at all. I'd rather have it on the inside than on the outside for a work bag. So that works really well for me. There's nothing in this pocket at the moment. That would also come into this, depending what you put in it. but you can see there's loads of space in here. You definitely get away for a long weekend or a few days with this space. So there's loads of room for a kind of daily urban work bag. So the fact that we've got these things intruding into the space is not a problem at all for me. In terms of other organisation, there is a stretchy pocket here. I've seen Bellroy use this with, say, training shoes for if you're going to the gym. I probably wouldn't put shoes in there, but I would put, for example, a work folder to keep it separate and stop it moving around. Or you could put clothes there to separate them out. Because it's so stretchy, it actually has a lot of room. And the only other pocket in here is in the flap here, and that again, a really stretchy pocket. You could get loads in there if you wanted to separate it from the rest, and that's it really in terms of pockets. You might have seen, if you've seen any other videos, there's a little bit of criticism of these AquaGuard zips, and that is because they are not as smooth as other zips that are not AquaGuard, because the way they work, and some people have criticised that. For me, I don't mind it. I like the fact that AquaGuard to keep the weather out, but also I like the idea that they're a bit tough, because again, if you're in a busy place, there's always the danger somebody could sneak a zip open, and clearly if somebody can open a zip without you noticing, that's more of a security issue, whereas these you would probably notice if somebody was trying to get in. So not such a bad thing. So that's fine. So to kind of summarise, for me at least, it's a perfect work pack. You know, it looks great from my point of view. I like clean lines. I like the lack of flappy straps. Even this strap has a kind of keeper on it, so it stops this one strap from flapping about. Quality is really good. Like the materials. I like the organisation, the internal pockets that are concealed and protected, and will take a bottle on either side if you wanted to. All in all, for me, size and everything else considered, it's a perfect daily work pack and weekend pack. So yeah, highly recommended. So if that was useful, please subscribe. If you like the video, click like. If you've got time, please feel free to comment. And yeah, other than that, thank you for watching.